All right, so I want to do a quick video on this F-150 I have in. I have a problem with the power seat not working and the driver's mirror is not working. I'm gonna get in it and show you what I found. Maybe it'll help you out. If it does, throw me a like on the video. I appreciate it. So this truck originally come in because I had to do this whole underhood engine harness with the fuse box. And typically what happens with these is the fuel pump fuse melts and burns. But what I think somebody did, they actually make a relocation kit for your fuel pump fuse, which is right here. Relocates it here to a bigger fuse that can handle the amperage. But what somebody did with this truck was they went to the junkyard, you can see the junkyard right, and they cut this, these plugs don't unplug from this box. So they cut every single wire in this whole harness and reconnected them, as you can see here. Did a terrible job. We had so many issues. So got to do harness from Ford, replace that, everything's good with that. Driver's seat still didn't work, which has nothing to do with this harness. So what I found was, this is for the memory seats that has a driver's seat control module. So mirror didn't work, seat didn't work, which pointed at the module not getting power. So if you come on here and look, these are your main plugs. This is a blue and red wire. This is what actually feeds power to your box. And it comes from the main harness, which is coming through the carpet there. And that wire is a red or white with a red stripe. And I'll pop up a diagram and better show you where it connects. But what I found was I had no voltage going to the module. I could supply that wire with power and get the seat to move back and forth, which is what I had to do to get the seat unbolted. So pretty much the wire comes from the fuse box on that side. It comes down the seal panel and then crosses over the carpet through here, and it comes to right here. So it's fuse number 7 in the fuse box in the kick panel. I had power, it's a 7.5 amp fuse. Wire comes over here. I had power at the curve. I've seen where people said the wire where it curved would mess up and corrode, which it was fine. I had power all the way to here, and as it went that way, I didn't have nothing. So what I found was, here's our wire. This is our white with a red stripe. And what happens is it doesn't actually make the curve. It goes right here to the splice, which I'll show you in the diagram how I found the splice. But you can see right here, it comes into here. When I was cutting the tape off, I could see that green corrosion. So this whole splice point, which is, it's good, like marine grade heat shrink. It's got the glue in it and everything, but water got in and corroded it. So I have 12 volts coming in to the splice, but this is the wire right here that actually goes to our module under the seat. And there's 2 volts coming out of it. So we need to cut the bad section out, redo our splice, and we should be good. So like I say, first thing I would check would be the fuse. If the fuse is good, I would come straight to here and check this splice. Somebody could have spilled a drink on the carpet. We do have a sunroof. The sunroof track could leak. I've seen times where this fills up with water, and obviously this is a channel here and it could have just backfilled right into the channel. I don't feel no remnants of water right now, but it definitely got in there. So we're gonna cut this open and see what it looks like. So I barely touched it with a razor blade and it just come apart. You can see the green corrosion in there. So once we fix that, we'll have a seat and power mirror working again. All right, so everything's working as it should now. Memory functions are working. We have the mirror working. Easy exit is working when you pull the key now. So everything is good to go with this thing. And one thing I did find is I went ahead and took the sunroof drains and blew air through them, and they were stopped up. So it hasn't rained here in a while. So I'd imagine when it rains and the sunroof tracks fill up with water, it's just filling that channel up and water's back feeding. So be mindful of that. If you do find corrosion in your splice, check your sunroof drains, blow them out with air, and you should be good to go. But I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.